Okay. Alright. The introduction. Cosmic Void ranks General of HRE, Overseer of Bavaria, Saxony, and Luxembourg. Past ranks first and only Squireship member. Anyways, how was your day?
My day's alright. I have a lot of studying to do for my exams that are very soon.
Alright. Question 1. How did you find the Empire roleplay, and did it make a good impression on you?
Well, I played it since it came out, and I'm just fond of the military genre, and it just hooked with me. Like, it was active at the time. I think British owned it then.
Yeah.
So I just played it constantly, and I just enjoyed it. And I forgot about it a bit, but then I came back like a year later, and I still loved it.
Question 2. Which was your first duchy?
Brabant, I remember. I had no idea how I got in. I just joined whatever duchy there was, and I was so confused. But it was Brabant with when Panstar was lieutenant.
3. Is HRE dying? What will you do to revive it?
In my opinion, HRE is sadly on a decline. But if I could, I'd put up more updates and do a lot of bug fixes. And I'd try and increase an urgency for the updates. I don't know what the dev team is doing, but I know even if we don't see them, they're doing a lot. We still have to appreciate what they're doing, even though if we don't notice it, and we still have to be happy what we're given. Because I believe we're also a bit of the issue. We're scaring off the devs that work with us. We complain too much, so yeah.
4. What is the hardest task of a general?
I'd say possibly just managing yourself. Try not to forget to do something, because yeah, and also just being friendly with your community.
Question 5. Where are you from?
I'm Aussie. Just land down under. I don't care if anyone says different. I don't care if I'm called British. I'm Aussie. I'm not proud.
Question 6. What is your goal of HRE?
Well, my original goal was to get general, and after a year, I got here. I'm so happy. I was just thrilled. I fought so hard. I worked, and I just kept on trying. I don't know what my next goal is. I'm probably gonna go for Field Marshal, but yeah. My main goal was to get general.
Yeah, you came a long way.
Thanks.
Question 7. Where did your idea for this game come from, and how did you make it possible?
So, my idea was I would just, how I came upon the game, I was just looking for a game to play, and I enjoyed it. But then, after I played, a lot, I thought, you know what? I might try and make a stand or put myself out there and be remembered.
Question 8. What was your best duchy experience?
They were all good, but they all had their highs and lows. I don't exactly remember the best. They were all enjoyable.
Question 9. Is it hard to be a Hicom in a duchy or an HRE?
Depends on how you view it. I'll let that up to your experience. But yeah, it can be or it can be extremely fun.
Question 10. How much do you care about ER as a whole?
Well, I care for it all because I love the game. Like, I spent a year on the game working to get here, and I certainly don't want to see it crumble.
Question 11. Is HRE unique if compared to other games in medieval genre?
I think the combat is unique, and because we have so many people that just... Our game is based on combat. Without it, our game would just be bland.
Yeah, it's pretty competitive and stuff.
Especially
Question
with
12.
Crown Wars.
Question 12. Are you bored of Empire roleplay?
Sometimes I do get a bit bored, but if I'm bored, then I'll just like do something else for a little bit and then I'll come back. But if I was bored, I don't think I would be here.
Question 13. If you could change something in HRE, what would it be?
It's activity.
Question 14. If you have any advice for people that want to have a successful career in HRE, what would it be?
Whatever you do, don't give up. It may take a while, but if you keep on being persistent, you're gonna get there. And also, communication. Without that, you're not gonna get far.
Question 15. What is your current opinion on HRE and KOF?
I don't really have an opinion. Never really thought about it.
Question 16. How long have you been a general or a colonel for?
Well, I've been a knight for the entire time I was in a knighthood. This is now a year. General, not even a week. Colonel, 6 months, and the other ranks, 1 to 2 months.
Question 17. Why did they choose you as general?
No idea, and I did not want to comment on that. Because if I knew, then yeah, it doesn't make sense. They could have chosen anyone else, but I'm thankful that they chose me.
Question 18. What made you join HRE?
Well, like I said before, I joined the genre, and I just enjoy the experience.
Question 19. What is your opinion on HRE and its current owner? And what would you like to see happen?
Well, I'd love to see... From my opinion, I don't think there's deadlines for updates, so I think they should implement that. I think they should focus a bit more resources on the game, maybe do a bit more interactive, maybe a bit more events, like, for example, puzzles, so you could get items. That was fun. Sadly, they were all terrible for me, because I was asleep. But, yeah, maybe a bit more interactiveness, maybe a bit more, like, urgency. But the staff team is amazing. People may think that the staff team are a bit inactive, they don't really care. Whoever says that, I completely disagree with you. The staff team now is the most active I've ever seen. especially Ken, amazing man.
Question 20. What will you in the staff team and what will you in the HRE council do to improve the activity and the player count?
Whatever we can. I'm trying to do whatever I can to help make my Dutchies experience more enjoyable. I'm doing as much as I could. Sadly, I can't do much because right now I have to focus on real life, but whatever I can do to help make this game more enjoyable for others, to make it more fun, and to possibly increase the activity, I'll try my hardest to do that.
Alrighty, that concludes the podcast with the HRE General. I hope you all have an amazing day, and as always, long live the Emperor.